Hello and welcome to the OUTSTAND Get Started webinar. We're going to spend the next 15 minutes showing you how to get started. I'm going to show you your first 3 steps that you should do once you have your account active. And then I'm going to show you how to navigate the rest of the app so that you can find the various tools that we have. So the first step you're going to want to do is set up your profile. So if you click open one of our templates, you'll see the branding that each template will have. So your picture, your contact information, all of your links to your social media, and your logo needs to be set up. So to do that, we need to fill out your profile. You'll see this drop-down menu here. Yours will probably say unnamed profile at this point, but go ahead and click Manage Profiles, and you'll see this screen. You'll see I already have 2 set up. You can have as many profiles as you would like to set up. You can either create new ones by clicking this button here, and that'll give you a blank profile to start setting up. Or once you have one set up, you can click this drop down menu and clone it and make a small variation. You'll notice here I took off the cell phone number and changed the color to red. So if you want to make small changes like that, go ahead and clone it. If you need to start from scratch, click New Profile and just walk through the prompts. So I'll go ahead and click my unnamed profile. And on the right side, you'll see tabs. Just start clicking the tabs and filling in the information. It's very easy to do. One of the biggest things you're going to have to do is verify your email address. So the email address here will be the one that you use to set up your account, and you have to verify it, that it's actually yours. So you should have gotten an email sent to you. All you have to do is click the link in that email. And if you can't find it in your spam or your inbox, go ahead and click this button here. It'll send you another one. I would recommend turning on Delivery Boost as well. That's just going to help your emails get into more inboxes. And then your links. Go ahead and start filling in your website, your social media. It's important to note here, especially for Twitter, we don't want your @ handle, so @OUTSTAND. You need to put the actual link. So go to your Twitter profile and find your public link. So it'll look more like this. Do the same thing for your Facebook, LinkedIn, or if you have a video channel, YouTube or Vimeo or something like that. And then go ahead and click Update. Once you have your contact info filled out, click your logo color and upload your logo. And then to choose your color, click this Click to Change. And you can choose from the rainbow of colors here or from logo. Just hover over any color and click, and it'll automatically match it. The next tab is your portrait. Again, just go ahead and upload your portrait there. And then under settings, you can choose if you want to start off your messages with something informal like this. And then end your messages with something like that. And if your company requires any kind of legal footer, you can paste that in. And then you click Update. And so once you go through all the tabs, you can click Preview, and eventually it'll look just like one of my completed profiles here. So that's step 1, creating your profile and validating your email address. Step 2 is adding your contacts. To do that, click the Contacts tab. And you can just add one if you want to just get one in there so you can send a quick message. Or you can import contacts from Google, your Yahoo account, or import it from a CSV file, which is what most people do. So if you need to see a walkthrough of this, we do have an import contacts video. But just walk through the prompts, choose your file, verify the following, click continue, and it'll ask you if you want to add them to a group or just import them into your general database. So very easy steps to follow. Again, you can watch our contacts video if you want more details on that. So once your profile is created, your contacts are in, the next step is just to send an email. See how easy it is. So go ahead and click any one of these templates here. You have 2 email options here, 2 newsletter options here, and then you have 4 different mailer options, a full-size greeting card and a mini greeting card, and a full-size postcard and a mini postcard. For this example, I'll go ahead and click Email Greeting. And depending on if you have a company account, you may already have some emails written for you in your message library. So once you open up your template, go ahead and click this little icon here, Saved Messages. And you'll see all sorts of pre-written content here, which is categorized on the left-hand side. You can preview them by clicking the magnifying glass. Or you can just click Use and it automatically populates it into your template. From here, you can edit, delete, add content as you please. Alright, so I added a little clickable link there. You can edit the message further with the tools on the left-hand side here. You can add an attachment, schedule this to go out later, and even change the profile right here. From here, I can just add my recipient. And if I need to add somebody else that's not in my system yet, I can click here. And now John will receive the message and he's in my database for future use. Maybe you don't have any content in your library, so you just want to create one from scratch. Well, it's just as easy to do that as well. So open up a blank template, type your message. Once my content is ready, I just upload an image, or I can browse the gallery here and pick one that's already in my account. I'll go ahead and pick this one. No, I'd rather upload my own, so I'm going to change image. And then from my desktop, just drag my new image here. Now that it's ready, I just pick my recipient, add a subject line, and you send. So just like that, you can send your own message from scratch. If I need to come back to it, I'll just click save, and I can exit out. And if I go back home, you'll see your saved drafts here. So I can always click it, and it'll open up the editor again, and I can finish and send it when I'm ready. So those are the first 3 steps. Build out your profile, add your contacts, and just send your first message. You can see how it looks, you can see how easy it is. Once you send any message, whether it's an email to one person, a newsletter to 1,000 people, or one of our printed cards, you're going to want to go to Tracker. This is where you can see who's opened your emails, who's clicked your links, and who hasn't. You can click into the message to view it. You can click any of these buckets here for more information. You'll notice this link icon next to each recipient. If you click it, it copies a link to that specific message to that specific person, and you can send a text message to them. So that instead of getting lost in a huge inbox and potentially not getting seen or opened, you can send them a text, just like this. So as long as you have a text messaging app on your computer, you can send out your emails via text message with a trackable link. So as soon as they click the link, you'll be able to see if they opened the message and if they clicked on any links inside your message. This feature is also available inside our mobile app, which we have another video for that as well. If you really like this message and you want to send it again but to somebody else, you can click clone and it opens up the message again in the editor and just pick your new recipients. If you want to save this message because you really like it and you're going to be sending it daily or weekly to people and you want to find it very easily, click add to library, name it, click add, and now it's in your message library right here. You can add your own category to the left-hand side. Just click the magnifying glass, add category, and you can pick a current category or just make your own. If a friend of yours that uses OUTSTAND loves this message too, and you want to send it to him so that he can start using it inside his account, just click sharing, turn it on, and send him this link or this code. Once he clicks this link, it'll plop right into his message library. If you want to send him the share code, you would just message it to him, and then he would go to his message library and paste the code into this little tab here. And it'll do the same thing. It'll pop right into his message library. So we've covered your first 3 steps, creating your profile, adding your contacts, sending your first message. We've viewed Tracker and Message Library a little bit. Next is Calendar, and this is where you can just set your reminders for follow-up or any of these categories here. Once you set your reminder, they start populating on this side of the screen. And if you want these reminders to be pushed to your calendar of choice, whether it's iCalendar or Google Calendar, Outlook, click this button here and it gives you a link to paste into your account for Google or iCalendar. Just add a calendar, copy and paste this link into that calendar, and anything you add here will be pushed there. The last tool is our campaigns tool. Now we do have a full training video on this, but in short, you can create campaign templates of any number of emails, whether it's 2 or 100. All you do is pick your message, decide when you want it to go out, and then pick your second message and decide on your trigger. Maybe it's 2 days after the first. And just keep going down the line, picking your message, adding your trigger, and then when you're done, click create. So it's that simple. You can add any message to this campaign that's in your message library. So this little button here will open up your message library, and here's the message that I just saved. So if you want more training on that, just view our campaigns video and we'll walk you through it. Those are the tools. Now just go over these drop-down menus very quickly. Under your account, you can change your plan, change your credit card, add a sales team account, view all the files that you've uploaded for attachments. This is also where you can integrate things like Salesforce. If you have a Salesforce account and you want to connect your Salesforce contacts into OUTSTAND, you can do that here. And if you ever need to cancel your account, you can do that here. I hope you found this quick walkthrough helpful. If you need any more training, any more help with any of these tools, just find the correct video and we'll walk through it in much more detail. We also have a great support team. If you go to the bottom of any page within the app, you can see our support information here. They're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.